Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. Today, we are going way beyond just music. We're going to be looking at how you, yes you, can tap into the booming music industry with a service branded entirely as your own. Think Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, all under your banner. Intrigued? Well, we're about to break it all down. Just imagine this for a second. You run a successful online community, maybe it's fitness, education, even gaming. Now imagine giving those users a way to share their music globally, all while boosting your brand. It's not as complex as it sounds, and that's exactly what we're diving into today.
What's really exciting is that this whole concept is built around a platform called EVEARA, and they're making it surprisingly easy to actually make this a reality. EVEARA handles all the nuts and bolts of music distribution. So think getting tracks onto Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, over 100 platforms in total, so you don't have to...
Wait, did you say over 100 platforms? That's absolutely huge. We're talking about reaching a truly global audience here,
Yeah.
regardless of your sector.
Exactly. And the beauty of all of this is you're not just recommending Eva, you're white labeling their entire service. It becomes your music distribution platform, seamlessly integrated with your existing brand.
Okay, so we're offering a valuable service, we're boosting our brand, and we're reaching a global audience. But let's be honest, what's the bottom line? What's in it for us?
Well, the source material highlights several key benefits. Think new revenue streams from subscriptions, valuable data analytics, to understand your users better, of course, and a big boost to brand loyalty.
It's almost like we become the go-to hub for our users' creativity.
Right.
Not just a platform, but a partner in their musical journey.
Precisely. And you're also opening doors to some really exciting opportunities. Imagine bundling music distribution with your existing services, or even crafting exclusive offers for your musician users.
Now, this is where I think it gets really interesting. This isn't just about a neat little feature. This is about tapping into a market that is absolutely exploding right now.
You're absolutely right. The music industry is growing at a solid 6.7% annually, reaching $31.2 billion. But the DIY music sector, that's the real story here. It's already a $1.7 billion market, but it's growing at an astonishing 20% per year.
Wow, that's some serious growth. So for anyone looking to expand their reach, attract new users, and generate new revenue, this is a market worth paying attention to.
Absolutely. And the best part is, you don't need to become a tech expert to make this happen.
Okay, I'm all ears. Tell me more.
AV handles all the heavy lifting. We're talking authentication, dashboards, subscription management, payment processing, artwork handling, track and album management, even navigating all those industry standards, DDEX.XML, metadata, copyright, it's all taken care of.
So it's not like I need to build like a whole new tech team
Yeah.
just to offer music distribution.
Exactly. You focus on what you do best, building your brand, connecting with your audience, while EVA makes sure that the technical side runs smoothly. And of course, they handle integration with all the major music services.
You mean like Spotify and TikTok? Because that's where my audience is spending their time.
You got it. Direct integration with Spotify, Apple Music, TikTok, Amazon Music, you name it. Your users get their music out there, hassle-free, on the platforms they actually use.
Okay, this is sounding less like a tech nightmare and more like a genuine opportunity. But before we go any further, I need some reassurance here. Is there any proof that this thing actually works? I mean, can we point to any real-world success stories?
That's where the references come in. Big names like Avid, Dolby Atmos, and Sony 360 Reality Audio are all using EVERA's technology to power their own music distribution services.
Wow. If they trust EVEARA, that's a pretty strong vote of confidence. So we're talking about a user-friendly platform, global reach,
Yeah.
and a proven track record. But I think it's time when we break this down a bit more. What exactly does this white label solution offer? Walk us through the nuts and bolts.
Let's start with customization. You get a fully branded platform. Your logo, your colors, your messaging. It feels like a natural extension of your existing brand, not some generic add-on.
So my users won't even realize that EVEARA is behind the scenes. It's all about my brand.
Precisely. And because it's fully integrated, managing everything is a breeze. You'll have a really robust dashboard to handle subscription plans, payments, track earnings, all in one place.
Okay, that's making sense. But what about the music itself? How do users actually upload their tracks, manage albums, all that mirrors?
EVEARA makes that process incredibly straightforward. Artists can easily upload their music, add album art, all the necessary metadata. The platform handles formatting and encoding, making sure everything meets industry standards for distribution.
So the artists are happy. My tech team isn't overwhelmed. This is starting to come together. But how does the music actually get out there? What about getting it onto all those platforms we talked about?
That's where EVEARA's network of over 100 digital music services comes into play. They have direct agreements with all the major players. You just choose which platforms you want to distribute to, set the release date, and EVEARA handles the rest. No more manually uploading to each platform. It's all automated.
Wow, so I can literally sit back and watch the music flow. That's impressive. But what about the less glamorous side of things? Royalty payments, reporting, all that.
All taken care of. EVEARA collects the royalties from each platform and distributes them to your artists. You'll have access to detailed reports showing exactly how much each track is earning.
Okay, so not only am I building my brand and supporting artists, I'm gaining valuable insights into the music market itself.
Exactly. You can track trends, see which genres are performing well, even identify potential breakout artists. It's a goldmine of information.
This is starting to sound less like a feature and more like a whole new business opportunity. But hold on, I have to ask about the legal side of things. Copyright, licensing, all that. Do I need a legal team on speed dial?
That's a great question. And it's something that EVEARA takes very seriously. Their platform is designed to comply with all relevant copyright laws. They have systems in place to verify ownership and ensure that artists have the rights to distribute their music.
Okay, that takes a huge weight off my shoulders. Knowing that the legal complexities are handled allows me to focus on growing the service.
And remember, EVEARA is constantly updating their platform to stay ahead of the curve. They handle all the technical updates, security measures, industry changes. You don't have to lift a finger.
So I can just focus on what matters. Building my brand, supporting my artists, and connecting with my audience. This is starting to feel like a real win-win. But let's bring this back to our listener. Why should they care about all of this?
It's about standing out in a crowded market. It's about offering something truly valuable to your audience, something that sets you apart from the competition.
It's about becoming more than just a platform.
Right.
It's about building a community, a movement, something people can truly connect with.
Exactly. And in a world that's increasingly focused on creativity and self-expression, what better way to do that than through music?
I love that. So I have a challenge for everyone listening. Just imagine for a second, fitness enthusiasts sharing their workout playlists, students uploading their latest compositions, gamers creating soundtracks for their streams. It's about tapping into that creative energy that already exists within your community and giving it a global stage.
It's pretty fascinating how this model really flips the script on traditional music distribution. Instead of artists battling to get noticed in a sea of unknowns, they're connecting directly with the passionate, built-in audience.
Exactly. And for brands, this isn't just about chasing trends. It's about anticipating where the future is headed. The lines between content creation and consumption are blurring. People don't just want to listen. They want to create. They want to share their own stories.
And music is such a powerful medium for that self-expression. It transcends language, cultural barriers. It connects people in a way that few other forms of content can.
So imagine the possibilities. You're not just offering a service. You're fostering a sense of belonging, of shared passion. You're building a brand that resonates on a much deeper level, that becomes synonymous with creativity and community.
And from a purely practical standpoint, you're diversifying your revenue streams, gathering valuable data, and future-proofing your business in a rapidly changing digital landscape.
It really is a win-win for everyone involved. So as we wrap up this deep dive, I want to leave you with this. What's your vision? What kind of music-powered community could you build? Because with EVEARA, the power's in your hands.